Greetings, classmates and Professor Murray. Okay, I have my 4 utensils here, which are definitely contaminated with some gross things. I have my syringe here to flush out the suction tip that I used. I also have my brush here and my pipe cleaner to clean any instrument that may have a lumen or opening or channel in the inside of it. When you're decontaminating surgery utensils, you want to be sure that they are in open position as you submerge them in the wash sink in the enzymatic solution. All utensils must be open and submerged into the enzymatic solution for proper cleaning. Suction tip. Make sure it's submerged as well. Okay. You want to grab your brush. And as your utensils are underneath the water, you want to scrub the debris or any biofilm or anything like that off. The water helps loosen it up so you can remove it from the surgery utensil. You brush over the outside of it to remove any debris. You do the entire tip and shaft of the suction and the handle. Always make sure you follow any guidelines, IFUs, or regulations when it comes to proper cleaning. This is a 3-sink compartment cleaning that I'm conducting here on these 4 utensils that was used for surgery. You want them to be submerged between 2 to 5 minutes. And then you, of course, while soaking, you clean the outside while they're underneath the water. Always make sure you're in proper PPE. You want your face shield, mask. You want your gloves, sleeves, any shoe coverings, so that your skin is not exposed to any microorganisms that could get you possibly sick. Also, with any scissors you have, make sure they're open so you can clean the lockbox part. And up where the tips overlap each other, you want to make sure you get in there as well. The reason why you have to clean these utensils because they have to be used again on another patient. You don't want to put another patient or any patient in danger of getting an infection of using utensils or tools, should I say, for surgery. You don't want to expose them to any illnesses or potential anything that could harm them, give them an infection, and possibly kill them. We don't want that. So proper cleaning is always important. The first sink, you're going to remove all the debris and biofilm and well, I wouldn't say all, but what's visible to the eye. And these here, which have a ratchet here, a lock box, you want to be sure you get in those grooves as well. Be sure you get in those grooves. Very important. Again, take the brush and circle around the handle part where your fingers go. Be sure you get in there as well. Make sure everything is removed. We're almost finished here in the first wash sink, which includes the enzymatic solution. I've explained to you why we need to clean the tools. Got 3 now, we're working on number 4. And these here we have clamps. These are clamps. Make sure you get in the inside of there as well. Always brush underneath water. In the open position. Your first sink degree of the water should be at least 80 to 110 degrees. That helps loosen the biofilm on the tools for easy clean, easy removal. Once you have visibly cleaned all the debris off the tools, you want to take each tool and now put them into the intermediate sink wash to make sure that any biofilm that has been left behind or left over from scrubbing, that it comes off. This intermediate sink is detergent free. So you're kind of just gonna make sure there's no debris. I'm sorry, there is a step that I missed. This here suction tip has a lumen, a channel or opening, and I forgot to describe and or show you, demonstrate. You also have to clean in there with the pipe cleaner to soften up or remove any debris that may be in there as well. You kind of just drive it through as far as you can and go into an in and out motion in order to scrape any biofilm that may have been in the inside as well. You don't want to miss a step. It's very critical to the patient. Very critical. Now I'm going to place it back into the intermediate sink, which is detergent free. They seem very clean. There's no more biofilm that is coming off, which is excellent. Very good. So we may have did a great job, you guys. So now once we have placed them into the intermediate sink and we let them sit or whatever, of course this sink is, this water is detergent free, which helps rinse the enzymatic detergent off that came out of the first sink. So that's very important as well, because we don't want anything left on any of these utensils or in the inside of them. So once we have placed them in the intermediate sink, which is detergent free, to be sure there's no more biofilm on them, we are now going to place them in the final rinse sink. The final rinse sink is filled with water, enough water to cover the utensils, which is ionized water. This water is free of the natural lead and things like that that are found in water. It's free of all of that. So we put them in that sink as well. Let me show you a little bit here. This is the first wash sink that contains the enzymatic solution. You can see all the biofilm in there. This was the intermediate detergent-free sink, where we did a very good cleaning in the first sink because you don't see any debris in there, of course, not by the naked eye. Here you have the final rinse ionized water rinse sink. They look pretty good. They're shiny, very clean. We did an awesome job with that as well. We did very good. I want to thank you all for watching my video on how to decontaminate surgery tools. Have a great day.